I have coloured in black and the shadow bits on there and the front of there just to show you different effects, but as you can see, I don't like to colour in big spaces with felt tips. I just don't like it. I think it's a little bit messy and it goes through your paper, and teachers don't really like it on posters, and it wastes pens quite a lot. It doesn't give a very good effect. It's better if you use it for outlining and then colouring with colour pencils. Okay, so for this one, I'm just going to outline the E. Go over my pencil line like this with my black. I'm going to think about where I'm going to put my shadow. I think I might do my shadow, so my light's coming from this direction on this E. Now, it's not often you do them all different, but this is just for the purpose of teaching you different sort of styles. So I'm going to pretend that my light's coming from this direction. So then I'm going to make sure every side that comes from this way, so the tops and the sides on this side and the top are going to be a bit darker. So I'm just going to add I'm going to add my little lines, and then I'm going to join them up and colour them in. Being really careful. You might want to do this in pencil first. So that side, and up there, like that, and that side, because that side is. I'm not going to do that side. I'm just going to do these sides and the tops. That's one way of making it look really 3D. Okay, now I'm going to show you a little bit of shading with one of these. I might use this L. Okay, so I'm going to use a pink, like a bubble gum, and then I'm going to go around the outside with my felt tip, because I like doing my outlines with felt tip. Or you could do it with black, and then I'm going to get my pink coloured pencil. Okay, and then I'm going to shade from the outside in like this. And the way that the way that you shade is by pressing hard for a darker colour, and then fading out, going lighter and lighter as you go to the middle. This takes practice, but once you get the hang of it, it's really easy, and it's really effective for making things look 3D. So if you do that all the way around, getting lighter as you go to the middle, it gives the illusion that your letter is 3D, because the light is coming towards it, creating a shadow, so it looks like a round object. Okay, it looks like a cylinder. That's a really good way of doing it. Okay, so another way of, I'll have a look at these again for you. So the way that I've done these is by making, when I've written out the word bubble, I've gone around the word and I've made them look really chubby and fat. So I've gone around them with really round lines. So that's how I've made that sort of effect for bubble, the real bubble writing. And then instead of cutting out the circles like I have done on the O, I've just done little lines to make it look really swelled up and bubbly. So you just have to practice and play. And then I've drawn some bubbles and rubbed out the lines where it's gone over, and then you add bits of that, and the shading looks really good on that because it looks like it's swelled up. Okay, so for this one I will show you adding sort of a design onto your letter. So let me rub that out because it's annoying me that it's not. There we go. So if you're maybe making a poster about food or about something edible, or even if you're doing about rocks, in that case you want to sort of make your poster or your words go with the theme of what you're doing. And a way of doing that is by adding the colour or adding a design onto your letters. So with this one I'm going to rub out a little corner, and I'm going to put a bite mark in it. So if I was doing the word food, I could do this for my O's, because it sort of looks like someone's taken a bite out of my O. It looks a bit like a donut. I could make it into a donut, so I add sprinkles. That's quite cool. Or say I was doing about rocks or Stone Age, I could make my L here, if I put some cracks in it like this, I could make it look like a rock, and then I could do it either a grey colour or a brown colour, like that. Okay, so I'm going to quickly show you how I do the slime writing, and this is one of my favourite writings because it's really good for like Halloween. It looks really effective. You can either do it like green or whatever colour slime is, and I've done it like red to show you sort of like a blood colour. So this is a really good writing, and it's really easy. You just got to practice it. Okay, so the letter that I'll show you is I'll show you a T, just because it's a good example for this. So I'm going to do what I've done before when I start off. Do my letter T, okay? And I'm going to do the same where I go around the outside, but I'm going to add drips. So I'm going to add as if it's actually dripping slime. So my drips will be coming down. So I'm not going to draw my drips going up, I'm going to draw them coming down like this. So it'll be nice and wiggly on the top, like that. And then I'm going to do drips coming down, and my drips are going to be all different. And then when I get to there, I'm not going to go all the way, I'm going to go down again like that. And then I might want to do some drips on the bottom like that. Like that, and some drips. There you go. So if you use my technique of drawing the letter out first of what you want to do and then going around it, you can do loads of different fonts and different bubble writing styles. There's just endless amount you can do with them. It's just about having like experimenting and stuff. Okay, so this one I'll do green. Okay, so I'm going to use a dark green. Actually, I've forgotten to do my drips. So you might want to do some drips coming off that, like that. Or you might even want to do a pool at the bottom. That's quite good when you're doing blood, doing a pool of blood at the bottom. That's quite scary. Okay, so then I'm going to go around with my dark green, my slime colour. I bet a lot of you know how to make slime. My little girl likes making slime, but it's banned from the living room because if it gets on the carpet, she'll be in trouble. Okay, so then I'm going to go around here. Like that. There we go. Nice bright green. Disgusting. Where's my coloured pencils? Oh, they're underneath here. So I'm going to go for a green again. I might add a bit of yellow actually. I'll go for all three colours just to see. Okay, so around the edge I'm going to do it really dark green. We'll call it bogey green, shall we? It's not slime, it's bogies. Okay. And then I'm going to go around with this green, which is a little bit lighter. It's actually a lot brighter, I like that. Fading in. Oh wow, that looks really effective. So I'm going to press on quite hard over them all with yellow because I'm filling in all the white bits. If you look, that's made a really good effect. That's why I like coloured pencils, because you can build up, you can experiment, you can get all sorts of different colours and shades as long as you... I mean, you might want to even, if you've gone around the lines, you might want to even rub out your pencil lines afterwards if there's still some there. That's a good trick as well. Do something in pencil, go over it in pen, and then go back and rub out your pencil lines. I do that a lot with writing on posters. I'll give you an example. So if I am, I've not got a ruler with me. I'll show you another time. But if I'm doing a poster like this, if this is my big poster, I will draw lines with my ruler in pencil, lightly, very lightly, write in pen or felt tip pen, all my information that I want to do, and then when it's dry, I'll rub out with pencil so it just looks like I've done really straight work without any lines. It's a bit of a trick. Miss will think, oh, you've got fantastic handwriting with no lines, and you'll be like, oh, yeah, that's Miss Anna's trick. Okay, so let me have a look at that, what it looks like for you. Yeah? Brilliant. Okay, so that's how you do your drippy writing. And I think that's it. So, yeah, I'll just show you a bit of shading with colour pencils just to finish off. So, one of the reasons when you're shading, I'll do you a bit of a tutorial in shading. I'll use a blue to shade. So practice shading. Just get a plain piece of paper and have a go at pressing on really hard with your colour pencil. I'm not going to blow it. And then as you're moving across, slowly take the pressure off and go lighter and lighter and lighter. And that's the way, that's how you shade, okay? And you can go back and make that even darker. And it just works really well. Okay, so I'm going to do the same with that. I'm going to blend them in a little bit. So I'm going to press on really hard and then slowly, 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 slowly let up. And it just looks really nice and neat. You can even do a whole rainbow like that. Okay, so there you have it. How to do bubble writing like me. So remember, always start off by writing the letter first and then really lightly write the letter first and then go around it to do your bubble writing, okay? And that is my top tip on how to do bubble writing. I'd love to see what some of you lot come up with. I'd love to see any posters, or you could even make something for on your door saying like Anna's room, keep out. That'd be really good, using all different fonts. If you upload a picture to Seesaw or wherever your teacher can see it, if you put it in the finished work file, I'll be sure to have a look at it. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.